Alright, um, this is a new series I'm doing. I'm gonna play an entire season with the Bengals, in Madden. Here, let me just make sure all the settings are set. Yep, they are. So it's gonna be 4-minute quarters. I'm playing as the Bengals. We'll be playing the entire game. Alright, let's
It's
see
the NFL on EA
if
Sports,
we
and
can
we've
get the first snap.
We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here come the Patriots to take over for the first time, led out by the rookie, the third overall pick back in April out of UNC, and that's Drake May.
And we knew from the moment the commissioner called his name on draft night. And by the way, laid a pretty good hug on the commissioner going across the stage. But we knew he had a chance to be the starter week one. He dove right into the playbook, ingratiated himself with his teammates, and that's exactly how things have played out.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. To throw, it's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. They'll run with Gibson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's May. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and the Bengals grab it. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. 7-0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Offense gets set to go, and there's Ramondre Stevenson. He's probably a little angry at himself. It was his fumble, obviously, a moment ago that led to the scoop and score touchdown that has him down early.
And now we find out about the psychology aspect of being a coach. Because when you have a guy that's just happened, some people want to take him out of the game immediately. Others say, you know something? Let's feed him the ball again next series and see if he's going to be able to atone for it. Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back to Stevenson on 1st down. He'll take this to the 46.
And this is showing faith in a running back who just lost a fumble a minute ago. There's return for a touchdown. Now, some coaches might let him think about on the bench for a bit, but he's right back out there. They're showing that they have confidence in him.
Short pass caught by Henry. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's May. Escaping the pressure right. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Bengals grab it. There he goes left side. Down to the 10. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28. New England trying to get a place on offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead at Stevenson. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. May. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne, 45 yards. And the Patriots are back within a score. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Kendrick Bourne who was able to cap things off with a touchdown. The Bengals make their way out on offense for the first time, led by their 5th-year quarterback out of LSU, Joe Burrow.
Burrow is coming off a year where he suffered his 2nd season-ending injury over a 4-year span. And while that's certainly concerning, there's certainly no denying he's truly one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL whenever he's on the field. However, for them to reach their full potential, he has to be out there. Because as long as he is, this team is a legitimate contender to win it all.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
He's supposed to be.
Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Patriots take over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To the air, May. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw with May. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
He should be up the chief.
Throwing here is May.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Bengals
Bengals grab it, and they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talent, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner. Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. So we've reached halftime here. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Bengal offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. A run by Moss to start the third quarter. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Here's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. A solid stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first.
Why is Chase Brown not out? Because he's a lower overall.
At the 39-yard line. Moss on the give up the middle. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Now it's Burrow. He fights him off, eluding the pressure right. Able to slither by, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down. They'll look to throw. This is caught, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Trenton Irwin from 6 yards away. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it ends with a Bengals score. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, it's May. He finds Douglas, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch it. Back now in Cincinnati. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
And he'll go down at the 28.
From the shotgun, May with it. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
They'll run the jet sweep with Douglas.
And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Back to throw here.
Checking this down to Stevenson.
Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with May.
Oh, he didn't.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Patriots have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Unable to corral him, he fights through.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Now it's Burrow.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
They'll go up the middle here with Moss.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. Flush to his right.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. They'll run out of the gun with Moss.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
They'll go again here with Moss.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Now it's Burrow. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one.
Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one.
And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know, it's really strange. I think a lot of people think that the kneel down practice stuff really only happens like 1 time a week. The best teams I know, they practice starting back in
Offense did not
OTAs.
play
They
the
want them to
best.
visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, and he gets him to 1-0.
The CD always a little extra exciting.
This is Orlando Brown. Oh, Trent Brown. Never mind. Oh, and this guy. Alright, that is the end of week 1. I'll do week 2 either today or tomorrow. Peace.